Friday, May 8th, and welcome back to Earth is Ghetto, the podcast where we laugh, heal, side-eye the chaos, and still somehow make it through the week looking divine. I'm your host, Love and Baby. Earth has been doing what Earth does best, acting up with no supervision. But today, we're taking a breath. We're checking in with ourselves, shaking off the foolishness, and making room for some truth, some joy, and maybe a little mess. Because let's be honest, the mess has been clocking in early. So grab your coffee, your water, your tea, or whatever emotional support beverage is getting you through this Friday. This is Earth is Ghetto, and love is in the building.
What up? It's Friday. What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. We made it out this month. Another week down. Very productive week, as always. God's favor has shone upon us. Traveling mercies is real. Keep praying for that, y'all. These people drop crazy these days. These prices is high. We don't need to complain. We all know what's going on, but we made it, God willing, to see another day. Thank the Lord. Went to the gym today and all my usuals. Nothing exciting to report at all. Yeah, prayerfully I have a nice chill weekend. That's what I'm hoping for. A weekend of I want to be bored. I want to just have nothing to do. I just need to feel that for at least one day this week. It's Mother's Day weekend, for crying out loud. Can't I not have one weekend of nothing to do? Let's get into this news. U.S. strikes Iran in at least 2 locations, officials say, calling the attacks defensive and not a resumption of combat operations. California mother has pled guilty to involuntary manslaughter after she unalived 55-year-old Michael Dell during an OnlyFans video in 2023. Prosecutors say Michaela, 32, tied his wrists, taped his mouth shut, wrapped his entire body like a mummy in saran wrap, poured adhesive into his eyes to seal them closed, and put a plastic bag over his head for several minutes while filming. When he was struggling, she called 911. Dale passed away the next day in the hospital from asphyxiation. Michaela worked as an escort under the name Ashley Sincow and charged up to $1,500 plus tips. Dale paid her over $11,000 for the session. I wonder how this case is going to play out, because, it was kind of mutual. Federal court has concluded that President Trump's global 10% tariffs are unlawful. Rare photo of LaToya and Janet together. Toni Braxton is celebrating her son graduating from Howard University. One thing about Toni, she gonna dress. My Name is Earl star Jamie Presley is joining OnlyFans. Hopefully she don't get herself into no shenanigans. Topgolf just hit hundreds of employees with pink slips and folks are shook. The company's new CEO is cleaning house after that private equity takeover, cutting jobs in sales, hospitality, operations. And Topgolf, once you go, how can you want to go again? Golf is boring to me anyway, but I'm just, it's boring. Will Smith's harassment lawsuit has been dismissed by a judge, which is good. Kyle Rittenhouse, who gained fame for opening fire at a 2020 civil rights rally in Wisconsin, was hospitalized after he was bitten by a venomous spider. The U.S. Postal Service is considering allowing people to ship pew-pews through the mail for the first time in nearly 100 years. The U.S. will start revoking passports this week for parents who owe $100,000 or more in child support and will soon expand the policy. Pinky Cole's former CEO, Aaron Madison, got hit with felony charges for allegedly creating fake wire transfers and washing money through multiple accounts from 21 to 22. This comes right after Pinky filed bankruptcy in March. She owns that slutty vegan restaurant. Cross-dressing, masturbating neighbor from hell terrorizing New York City apartment. Kodak Black has been arrested for drug trafficking. My name is Kodak Black, but when you see me, I am white. Every time I think of that when he get in trouble. The Department of Justice is investigating a series of suspiciously timed trades in the oil market just ahead of a major announcement by President Donald Trump about the war in Iran. At least 3 tornadoes hit Mississippi overnight with at least 17 injuries. I love this video. This is when Oprah asked Michael to dance and he was talking about he was rusty. It's like, Michael, please. Jafar could never. I mean, y'all want me to see that movie, but I'm not seeing that movie till it comes on TV. But Jafar could never. Michael was just too freaking smooth, man. Like, seriously. He was going so fast that he had to, like, slow himself down. Gosh. I just hate that he passed away. Tiara Doll says men pay her at least $600 to get pooped on. She says they come early in the morning before doing work hours, pay, get the poop on, and back to work. How can you poop on command? I mean, I guess you can take some laxatives. How does that work? What make you, like, do you eat like a big bowl of Raisin Bran? Like, I'm just trying to understand. American tourist plunges to her unalivement from 29th floor of a Hong Kong hotel. South Korea's first humanoid robot, Monk, made its official debut at a temple in Seoul ahead of Buddha's birthday. The robot monk, called Gabby, stood before the Buddhist monks as it pledged to devote itself to Buddhism. I just don't understand this stuff. In northeast Wichita, Kansas, a chemical that is known to increase cancer risk to humans has seeped into the ground for decades, contaminating the groundwater widely unbeknownst to residents. Wow. Feds smash huge drug ring fueling MacArthur Park fentanyl trade as narco queen caught in desperate final act. This doctor is saying you don't actually need 10,000 steps a day to be healthy. You know, they always debunk what one say this, one say that. Just exercise, y'all. Get your heart rate up. I think Big Meech ain't having a baby. Some girl was trying to hit him up. Alright, I really didn't have time to be on social media like that today, but let's close out these TikToks, why don't we? See what we got. Oh, I miss going to the beach.
Yes. What kind of dance? Like Michael Jackson style. Can I see it real time? Okay. Hey. Bow, bow, bow. Ooh, you know Michael Jackson just came with a movie, right?
Yeah.
You seen the movie?
Not yet.
Okay. Is that the only movie you can do?
I've seen all of the movies.
No, I'm saying, like, is that the only move you can do?
Yeah, that's only.
That was fire, though, bro. That was fire. Can you dance?
He hit him with the moonwalk.
Excuse me, ma'am, do you have a few dollars to get my baby some formula?
Oh, yeah, girl, here. I always want to help the little baby.
Thank you.
I got some money for you, girl.
Thank you
Here.
so
Take
much
that.
for this.
Yeah.
Just don't
It's all
understand.
good. Yeah, thank you.
I'm having a really hard time.
We gotta look out for each other.
Yes, we really do.
I know.
I'm so grateful right
Okay,
now.
y'all take care.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Come on, baby.
Wait, excuse me.
Yes?
Is this one of those little prank deals
Prank?
we got going on here?
No, this is not
No?
a prank. No, what?
So
I
ain't no
don't-
hidden cameras?
Prank?
Give my motherfucking money back.
What?
Bitch.
Like, Wait, stop
money.
it.
Fuck you think this is? Girl, I thought I was about to get $10,000. Fuck out of here.
Hi there, how are you? I'm John Quinones. This is What Would You Do?
Y'all keep fucking playing with me.
Give me my baby back.
Don't play with me.
Oh my gosh, give me my...
I mean, gas is really high right now. I'm with her.
Oh, sign a petition right quick. What? To ban anyone over 250 pounds from the gym.
Who's on it?
No, we just want to ban them.
Why?
Because I fucking hate fat people.
No, man, don't do that. I can keep no part of it. I got fat dollars.
Oh, sign
He know he said he got fat daughters. Somebody said thanks,
a
Paul.
petition right quick. What? To ban...
Ooh, Lord, I was almost late for my bed. Lord, it's almost 8 o'clock. I'm just now getting into bed with my fruit roll up. Ooh, sorry I was late to you, baby. Ooh, Lord.
That's gonna be me running to the sack.
AI just took your job, but will it take your bitch? Experts are saying yes. Body positivity? These fat infants are using Ozempic, and honestly, they look great. A new study is saying getting drafted might be goated. Here's why it's NBD. Eggs now cost $400. Are millennials to blame? Dax Shepard's penis caught in vending machine. He's been there for days. Here's how it affects the Strait of Hormuz. Wages are down, inflation is up. 8 reasons why living under a bridge is kind of tea. First grade curriculum to include sports betting tips. It's probably fine, authorities say. Everything's fine. That's right. AI just took...
No, for real. These headlines, just like, now you don't need 10,000 steps. Now you need, it's like, oh my gosh.
Somebody gonna ask me how do it feel having a special needs child. Bitch, I'm special too. We be here stimming together. Shit. Feel like home.
What in the freaky deaky going on over there? This nigga tripping. I know, bruh.
Frenchies always look at you like that.
Why would you get up there? Stay still. Don't move. Or you gonna fall.
This girl got on skates. I mean, she's living her best life.
Every time I saw apply more pressure. What the fuck you want me to do? Put a gun to the back of this bitch head and ask her why the fuck she treat me like this? Every time I saw.
Don't come over here asking, am I in a relationship? Woo, woo. Yes, nigga, I'm happily singly married.
Somebody said that when God put a calling on your life, he already factored in your stupidity. So unclench your jaw, okay? Get back into alignment with him and stop acting like you've ruined the whole plan. Because he's got you.
For real.
If a doctor ever tells you that you have like 2 more months left to live, literally just go commit a crime. A judge will give you like 50 more years. If a doctor ever tells you that...
Girl math. When that voice gets to another octave, he's in panic mode.
One time I had a lady over at my house, and in the middle of flirting, I just looked at her and I said, "Do I have consent to kiss you?" And she turned deadpan, looked me straight in my peepers and said, "Do you have autism?" And I said, "Yep, sure do." And then she grabbed my wiener, and that was pretty fun. One time I had a lady.
My coworker, dude, he doesn't put his window up, bro. I think you got a spider in here, bro. A spider or a tarantula. My coworker.
Something is going on. Maybe he is a spider. Check him out.
I'm sitting next to a motherfucker who thinks she finna pull every single toy out that damn drawer and had that shit all over my bed. Then nobody... Don't you pull not another toy out that drawer.
No, for real. My dog got in trouble today because that girl, I saw her on video just doing some stuff she ain't supposed to be doing. And these dogs is like having a teenager, man. They really do not listen. And they know better.
When you live with a black woman and you ain't got no job, she think you're supposed to do shit but look for a fucking job. That's it. You sleepy. Fuck is you yawning? You ain't working. I don't understand. And I'll tell you what they ain't used to when you broke. I ain't used to this shit. I ain't used to. When you live with a black woman.
No, for real. My husband's home like, oh, you're so tired.
You're listening to 98.1 FM, all the classic hits and oldies. We got another way old throwback, super old school to get your parents standing. It's Freak a Leak by Petey Pablo.
Let's take some calls from the...
You're listening to 98.1 FM.
No, for real.
What are you doing?
My baby don't do dishes on Mother's Day.
Aw.
You can do it tomorrow.
Mind arrest? For a .5? Hell no. You might be under the influence, but you're not under arrest. I'm not finna take you to jail and waste my time on this little bullshit. Throw it away and go on about your day. Bye. Alright. Stop rolling that. Your license is 2 years expired. Am I in trouble? Maybe if another officer pulls you over, but not if I pull you over. I can clearly say this is you. I'm not stupid. Yeah, just stop speeding, bro. Have a good day. Block my 3, I'm gonna take you to cell block D. Block my 3, I'm gonna take you to cell block D. Hand right back. You're under arrest. Did I tell you block my 3, you're going to cell block D? Hand right back. You're under arrest. So what? You got a fake ID and fake jury. I can let you go 1 fake item, but 2 fake items, you gotta go in. Which one you want to get charged for? The jury or the ID? We're gonna do the jury. That shit look too illegal. Where did you get that from? An occupant in the middle of the mall? Hands behind your back, boy. Attention all units, we need back up on Highway 90 right now. Please back up on Highway 90. Man, only back up I'm finna do is backing up in my seat so I can get some rest. Shout, bro. If I score you, I'm gonna tell the hood you a rat. If I score you, I'm gonna tell the hood you a rat. Got it, Dad. Right, Andy. Right, Andy. Okay, you fast. You work for your freedom. I'll let you have it. You work for your freedom. I'll let you have it. Fast, Andy. Pass me the lighter. Hey, man, you're gonna roll. Can you roll while I can't see you? If I see the crime, I gotta report it. Roll over there, man. God damn, go. Shit. Put the bags down his box. Don't box me. Box the man and put your brother in the ground. He's still untouched. Put the bags down his box. Don't box me. Box the man and put your brother in the ground. He's still untouched. Y'all constantly doing too much. Y'all always bothering my people. I am your people, you idiot. We the same race. Since you want to be stupid, taste this mace.
Taste this mace.
Everybody hit it with me, hit the sea line. Everybody do it with me, hit the sea line. Everybody hit.
This guy is living a nice life. I don't. The background, that house was nice.
My next husband need to come with no family. I'm talking about everybody dead, an orphan if you must. No mama, no daddy, no sister, no one. Come by yourself, no kid, no dogs, no ex, nothing. Come by yourself. Like, seriously, no.
This used to be my wish, but luckily my husband got a decent family. But I used to wish that, like, I just want an orphan that don't want to find their family. Just, you know.
I don't mean to be dramatic, but I feel like the work week constantly restarting is ruining my life. Like, the minute I get home on Friday, I'm like, oh, I can finally relax. It's Monday again. Like, I'm getting ready. I'm prepping for work again. And it's just like, why? Why is the weekend every, like, 2 seconds now? Right? Like, before it was like, okay, cool, you maybe do this, do that. Now it's just like, I'm just resting for work, and then I have to restart all over again. Like, it's always Monday. It's like every other day is Monday. The minute it hits Friday, I'm already dreading the Monday. I'm already like, oh my God, it's about to be Monday again, isn't it? Like, I'm already like, wow. Like, Sunday, I'm like, wow. Like, where did that even, like, it's exhausting.
No, for real.
Been having fucking problems trying to get this thing started. Come on. Damn Ford. Don't know why it doesn't want to freaking run. Guess it's the glow plugs or something. I don't know. I've checked into the wiring. It might be a little toasted. Yep. Been having...
I want to see this thing drive.
Hi, how can I help you?
You speak Spanish?
Sí, claro que sí.
Bueno, ándale, pues, güey. Esta vez me puedes ayudar con mis hijos para hacer un consulta con los doctores. Primero quería saber
Conexión malo.
Y'all don't ignore people enough, and that's why y'all stressed out. Like, I literally will never be bored enough to just deal with anybody just for the fuck of it. Just y'all got to start ignoring these hoes and watch how much better off you'll be. Y'all don't.
No, for real. Like, I can be so bored and phone so dry and see somebody that is annoying and be like, no, I'm not that bored. Golly, guys, that's it. But it's Friday and we gotta hurry up to the weekend because, like that dude said, it'll be Monday before we know it. Inspiration's on the way. Y'all stay blessed.
Against you will prosper. Message to your haters. And every tongue that accuses you in judgment, you will condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their vindication is from me, declares the Lord. Let's take really, really good notes. Somebody online, you're my national assistant. I want you to put all the notes in the comments. Overflow. I love y'all so much. Y'all ready to go to work? First note of the day. The enemy fights anointed people differently. That's enough to go home right there. The enemy fights anointed people differently. That's critical. Now, here's something the Lord's been dealing with me on, and if you don't mind, as you put that in your notes, I want you to underline enemy. I want you to underline enemy. Why is that important? Because what the Holy Spirit has really been dealing with me on is that the church has become so focused on haters that we are giving a real devil a pass. I'm going to say this, it's not deep, it's very simplistic, but it's very profound when you grasp the reality of it. We are fighting a very real devil. No amens, it's cool in the game. We are fighting a very real devil. Let me say it like this. There are demonic forces at work that are strategically planning your demise. While you kicking it, they are having staff meetings trying to put together the perfect formula to shorten your destiny, kill your influence and your favor. You are mad at people and don't realize the people ain't the problem. It's the demon behind the people that are manipulating those people into attacking you. Hear me when I say this. We are fighting a real devil. Please put this in your notes. And you're not just dealing with obstacles, you are dealing with opposition. That's critical. You are not just dealing with obstacles, you are dealing with opposition. Why is that important, PMJ? Because the greater your calling, the more strategic the attacks are. Please put that in your notes. The greater your calling, the more strategic the attacks are. Okay, so let's do it like this. Take really good notes, all right? In your notes, I want you to write your name at the top. Type your name at the top. Okay, type your name at the top. It'll be like Michael. Under Michael, I want you to draw 3 lines. They may look like a little pyramid. 3 lines, okay? Under those 3 lines, I want you to put this: gifts, purpose, weaknesses. This is how the devil attacks you. The greater your calling, the more strategic the attack. The enemy doesn't use the same tactics on everyone. He tailors the attack based off of your gifts, purpose, and weaknesses, okay? So what does that mean? The devil ain't gonna come at you the way he come at you or the way he come at you, because your gift may be different than her gift, her purpose may be different than her purpose, and her weakness may be different than her weakness, which is why you got to be careful who you take advice from, because certain scopes of advice is limited based off of the attacks they've been through. So what does that mean, Pastor Mike? Look at this. I need you to catch this. Why? You got your name? You want your name? All right, so what's your gift? When you get home, here's your homework assignment. Under gifts, list what your gift is. Under purpose, list what your purpose is. Under weaknesses, list what your weaknesses are. That's a good exercise. So Pastor Mike, if it was you, I would write PMJ at the top, right? So then I would draw a line and I would say gifts. I'm a great speaker. I can sing. I can write. I got the gift of joy, in a sense of I can make people smile in the worst situations possible. Here's some of my gifts, all right? What's my purpose? I love God. I love people. I'm called to make a difference. I do that through the preach word and music. My songs are nothing but messages with melodies. Okay, what's my weakness? I'm insecure. I wrestle with anxiety. I never feel good enough.
At times I have to be affirmed. So the devil looked at my 3 list and he says, if I want to attack him, if his purpose is to love people and his gift is to make people feel good, I will attack him by putting people in his life who attack him. And if he's insecure with the people around him, he'll never be the blessing to the people he come in contact with. And what I've discovered is the internet got all of us searching for our purpose when we need to take 60 days and identify our weaknesses. Because you will never be effective in your purpose if you don't know where you are weak. I'm preaching to 6 of y'all already. So what am I trying to get you to realize right here? The attack on your life is different because your future is different. Yep. So what does that mean? We have to understand the difference between obstacles and what? Opposition. Please put this in your notes. A lack of spiritual intelligence will cause you to confuse obstacles with opposition, which leads to either unnecessary frustration or wasted energy. Unnecessary frustration or wasted energy. Now I need you to catch this. Why is that important? Because I gave you a chart on last week. Put the chart on the screen. I want them to see this. Why do we need spiritual intelligence? Only 7 of the people are going to say amen when I say this, because not everything in your way is the enemy. I have to be able to discern if this is an obstacle or what? Opposition. That's the chart right there. If you're watching online, it's right there on your screen. So let's look at this. Obstacle. What's the definition of an obstacle? It's challenges that test your ability to persist, grow, and what? Develop. What's the definition of opposition? It is attacks specifically designed, Michael, to stop or derail you from fulfilling your what? Purpose. All right. What's the source of an obstacle? God. Life's process or natural circumstances. What's the source of opposition? The enemy. Spiritual warfare. People used, I'm gonna run when I say this, people used by the enemy or systems set up against your purpose. You missed what I just said. You missed what I just said. See, why do I have to discern the difference between an obstacle and opposition? Because if it's an obstacle, God sent that obstacle to develop me. If it's opposition, the devil sent that opposition to destroy me. And if you don't have spiritual intelligence, you're gonna be fighting something that's supposed to help you and loving on something that's trying to kill you. Which is why some of us date dumb people. Because when you don't have spiritual intelligence, you be falling in love with a demon and running off your angels. Y'all miss what I just said right there. So what am I trying to get you to realize? Is this making me better or is it trying to destroy me? What's the purpose of it? It's right there on the screen. Throw it on the screen, Dre. To prepare, Michael, and strengthen you for your next level. Leave that on the screen in here so they can look at it. So if God sends an obstacle to my life, he's trying to prepare and strengthen me for my next level. But if he sends if opposition is sent, it's there to intimidate, distract, or destroy you before you reach your what? So Pastor Mike, how do I know the difference? Thank you, Tony. How do I know the difference between both of them? Here it is. Put this in your notes. It's 3 things you need. You need emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, natural intelligence. Yep. Emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, natural intelligence. So that would be in your notes, EQ, SQ, IQ. All right. So Pastor Mike, why do I need all 3? This is really good. Because IQ helps you think clearly. EQ helps you handle people wisely. SQ helps you move according to God's plan. That blessed me. That's helped me. IQ helps you think clearly. EQ helps you handle people wisely. Leave that up for a second. SQ helps you move according to God's plan. See, I need IQ so I can think with a level head. I need EQ so I know how to deal with the people in my life. But I also need SQ so I don't allow what I'm thinking and who I'm with to pull me out of his presence. And whenever you lack one of them, you feel it. Make that make sense, Pastor Mike? Why? You can't be smart. Watch this. You can be smart That important. I want you to look at this chart. I want you to take really, really good notes. Look at this chart. I gave you a chart. Here it is right here. It's natural intelligence, emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence. Come on, guys. Natural intelligence, spiritual intelligence, emotional intelligence. Why is that so important? Because if you look at this chart, Leslie, it's important. Why? Because you see the focus, the primary use, what it impacts, the strengths, Dre, weaknesses, and biblical example. Why is that important? Because look at this. What is the focus? You see the chart? What is the focus of natural intelligence? Knowledge and what? Logic. Stay locked in. Knowledge and what? Logic. I want you to underline that. The focus, Michael, of natural intelligence is what? Logic. Let me ask you a question. This ain't a trick question. It ain't deep. If I take 2 more steps off this stage, what's gonna happen? Come on, class, what's gonna happen? I ain't just gonna fall. What I'm gonna do? I might break something. Because logic teaches me that the law of gravity suggests that what goes up. So if I take a step, what's gonna happen? So natural intelligence tells me logically that my next move can hurt me. Look at emotional intelligence. It's emotions and relationships. You want to know why I'm frustrated with you? It's because your natural intelligence is telling you if you take 2 more steps, you're going to fall. My problem ain't the fact that you fall. My problem is that you decided logically to fall. Now you're emotional. Why you crying over a decision you made? Michael, I'm in the wrong church. Why? I'm in the wrong church. And my problem with the 21st century Christian is that you want to pick and choose when you're going to be emotional. Now, you never emotional when it's the devil. When it's the devil, you try to be spiritual. But when you mess up, so let's do this deductively. Look at the chart. The focus of natural intelligence is what? Logic. The focus of emotional intelligence is what? Emotions and relationships. The focus of spiritual intelligence is what? Discernment. Ooh, it's what? Discernment. Michael, it's what? Discernment. Which means if I have a natural problem, I can solve my natural problem by using my natural IQ. You see the problem? What is the primary use of natural intelligence? To solve intellectual problems. What's the primary use of emotional intelligence? To navigate human interactions. What's the primary use of spiritual intelligence? To walk in purpose and what? Spiritual authority. So what happens? I got a problem. I want to go to the next level. Do you want to go to the next level? Do you want to go to the next level? Do y'all want to go to the next level? You sure ain't acting like it. Do you want to go to the next level? Who feels like there's more in you? Who been saying to yourself lately, this can't be it? There has to be more than this. But who been frustrated because you know you want more, but you're not necessarily sure on what you need to do next? It's because you are trapped and don't know which cue to use. So logically, I want to go to the next level. But if I use my natural IQ, I know that if I take 2 more steps, I'm going to fall. But my emotional IQ says I can handle the fall. I'm not sure I'm emotionally equipped enough to deal with the break. That's why some of y'all got to grow in your emotional intelligence. Because why are you crying when you already knew you was favored? When favor is on your life, you're going to get attacked by people who don't want you to progress. Which is why you ain't got time to be emotional over every little thing that happens because you're trying to get somewhere. I'm getting excited and I got to stay calm. So look at this. I want to go to the next level. So I got to use logic. If I step, I'm going to fall. This next move going to hurt. Am I ready to date? Am I ready to start a business? Am I ready to hurt? You want to know what messed me up? When Moses was standing in front of the Red Sea, he has a logical problem. Mountains to the left and the right. Pharaoh behind him. He makes a logical estimation and says, we finna die. God looks at him and says, Moses, what's in your hand? He says, all I got is the rod, Michael, that you gave me. He said, stretch it out. If Moses didn't have spiritual IQ, he would have got killed because he would have wasted too much time arguing on how logically a rod can split a sea. I'm finna preach to y'all because they sleep over there. What if Moses didn't have spiritual IQ? What if God would have said, what's in your hand? Moses would have said, the rod you gave me. God said, stretch out the rod. And Moses would have said, what good is that gonna do? I don't need a rod, I need a boat. Stretch out your rod. I don't need a rod, I need a boat. Stretch out your rod. I ain't got time to play with you, God. I was minding my business over in the field. You made me come up here, talk to, stretch out your rod. By the time he got through being convinced, Pastor Mike, it's like every time I turn around, the devil bother me. It may be because you should have moved 2 seasons ago. You spent 2 years in conversation. I'm preaching to 6 of y'all. It's only 5 of y'all who gonna shout. The reason I gotta have spiritual intelligence is because moving with God, God will have me doing stuff that don't make no logical sense. Which means faith is the substance of things hoped for. See, so I need all of it, because logically, if I want to go to another level, I got to be prepared for the hurt. I got to be emotionally intelligent enough to know if I step off this and I fall, I ain't gonna get no amens when I say this, but it's cool. I can't blame nobody else but me. Hear me, church, and I know you're not gonna say amen. It's cool in the game. I want you better. And in my course to get you better, it's gonna be a couple Sundays where you may not like me. Some of y'all are trying to be too spiritual in seasons where you need to be logical. It don't make logical sense for you to take your bill money. What logical sense does it take to take your bill money and go have a time of your life? Now you want to be spiritual because you think faith is this emergency button you push. Faith is not there so when you do dumb stuff, God covers you. Faith is there so when logic don't make sense, you can say, I still walk by. Am I preaching to anybody today? That's why 6 of y'all finna have to change your circle in 2025, because they keep trying to logically talk you out of. Stop being mad at people. You got faith, right? You got favor, right? I'm gonna ask it again. You got faith, right? You got favor, right? So why are you in your feelings when you tell people your dream who only know how to think logically? Hey y'all, I'm getting ready to tell y'all, I'm finna walk off my job. I'm gonna walk off my job, start my business, and I'm believing by faith. Well, you might wanna be careful because you know how your bills are. You got kids in daycare. Then all of a sudden, because you don't have emotional intelligence, now you over here like, I don't like them every time I tell y'all what I wanna do, don't nobody ever believe in me. Grow up. You just tried to explain a spiritual move to somebody who don't know how God moves. They ain't hating on you, they call themselves protecting you. When they don't realize I don't need Keisha and Tanya, I got grace and mercy. I'm preaching if you receive it. No! So hear me, so what I'm telling you is this all right? What I'm telling you is, bro, you're gonna make some spiritual moves. But be careful when you don't have any spiritual IQ. Be careful when you see logic. You ignore logic, then you get emotional. No, because if I want to go to another level, I got to use logic, natural intelligence. Okay, if I jump, I may break some. If I step, I may break some. All right, emotional intelligence. I can't ask certain people because they ain't got the faith. And I don't want nobody having nothing over my head when I get to my next season. Spiritual intelligence. Grias, can you come in for a second? Thank you so much. Karan, can you come in for a second? Yeah, right here, boy. You strong. Come here. You look real strong. You come in for a second. Cordell, what you doing? Come here. You got a couple muscles. Come here real quick, okay? God bless you. Because what's spiritual intelligence? Look at it. What's the primary use of spiritual intelligence? Walking in purpose and authority. They don't know what I want. They responded to my authority. Which means there's certain stuff in your life that you waiting on and don't realize it's waiting on you. But you so busy arguing with people logically, you ain't declared nothing spiritually. I don't know who I'm preaching to. It's for 7 of y'all, but every resource I need in 2025 is coming to me now. Every door I need open this year is opening now. Every dollar God got with my name on it is coming now. Every promotion that's mine is getting ready to come now. I need you to touch 5 people in the sanctuary, in the overflow. Type now. Come on. That's the wrong somebody. Reach over that hater, high five another statement and say, it's coming now. You may get mad when I say this, but I'm getting ready to release a J.G. Wentworth anointing. It's my money and I need it now. It's my season and I want it now. It's my breakthrough and I want it. Logically, I can't get to the other side. Emotionally, if they don't help me, I'm not in my feelings. When I ask them to help me and they won't help me, stop being emotional. They had to make a logical decision. Stop being mad when you walking in faith and the people around you don't got enough faith. You just need to respect the fact that they made a logical decision. But I can take spiritual authority and decide I want to go to the next level and I'm stuck here. So what I'm going to try to see is if I can have some, oh my God, wait. Oh Lord. Okay. Look at me out here on faith. Okay, look at me out here on faith. Okay, look at me. Look at me. I'm going somewhere. That's why you gotta have the right people in your life that can make sure you don't break, make sure you don't fall. I need you to touch 5 people and shout, I got you. Take me. I want to go in this thing. Hold me. Wait, hold me. Take me up. If you can't level me up, get out of my life. If you can't level me up, thank you. I'm here. Wait. I think you missed your shout. When they met me, I was up here. They were down there. But because they connected to favor, when I went up, everybody around me went up. I need you to grab somebody by the hand and shout, I'm getting ready to go up. And when I go up, you coming with me. Stop, Mike, stop. That's why you better stop begging people to be in your life. Logically, I know I got favor. Logically, I know I'm blessed. Why would I beg you logically for you to see the oil on me that other people can already see? Sit down. Please, sit down. If all you got is logic, please sit down. If you too emotional, please sit down. If you ain't got no spiritual intelligence, please sit down. But if you just got a sneak peek of your future and you about to get yourself together, let everything. No. No, it's all right. Hear me. So hear me. Sit down. Stop. No, that was not the plan. That was not the plan. Sit down. Stop. Sit down. Please, come on, y'all. Let's be dignified, please. I am asking you. Man. Please. All right, listen. Let's have a meeting. I am asking you logically to please have a seat. Because intellectually, I've spent all week preparing my lesson. So I need you to use your emotional intelligence to grab yourself and say, self, sit down. Now, if the spiritual in you starts telling you you don't have to wait till the battle is over, if the spiritual in you, it said, I don't have to see it, but I know it's coming. You out of that, God. I gotta stop. I'm trying to do it. Oh, God, don't do this, God. Oh. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to praise God in advance. Overflow, jump up and shout like it's all right.